Hello again. So it's been a ridiculously long while since I did the last video. Well, not the last one. The last one was this, the milestone one. And it was a milestone, it wasn't a grave. I picked a milestone because we had hit 100,000 subscribers, which I'm very grateful for. And so, yeah, I quite like making puzzles, so that's what I was doing with that. And I just wanted to show this to show that the milestones are actually real. This is a road here on the outskirts of Dartmoor. And that's where we are today. Tom's actually with me today. Let me just get a quick shot of him there. And he's going to be helping me film, so I won't have to constantly carry all the gear around. Anyway, we can carry on talking as we go. We'll get the rest of our stuff, and then we'll head up onto the bogs, which is what I wanted to show him. I won't say what it is yet, but let's carry on. Right. So although we're heading up to the boggy area, I thought I'd take a diversion into this scrubland because there's a little feature in this particular area which I wanted to show you and Tom. So just down here. You might think this is a pixie hole, but no, that's just a normal rabbit hole. But the interesting thing about this area, if I just move back, the main route goes down here. The rabbits will come out here along all of this scrubland around. The pixies will hide here and they'll suddenly ambush the rabbit as it comes out, and the rabbit has nowhere to go except down here. And you might look at that and think, well, that's just another rabbit hole, but that's actually not. That's a very deep vertical hole. It's so deep, if I put my leg, I can almost get my whole leg all the way down there, and it's like a sort of lobster pot. You can't, once a rabbit goes down there, it can't get out. Unfortunately, it's so dark you probably can't see down there. Maybe I could find a torch actually. Right, so I've assembled this. Unfortunately, this battery isn't very strong on this, but I'm going to try and drop it in anyway and see if we can take a look down there. So I can see some rocks. You probably have to stick it right in and change the... I've got a torch as well I could shine down. Shall I shine?
Yeah, try that. Oh, that works. There we go.
Okay, that's my little bit here.
Okay, so they drop down there, would they?
Yeah, there won't be any remains down there left. It's just, you know, it's really just a place where they can capture them, and then they can go down and bring it back out again.
How far down is that?
Well, I don't know. I'll make a mark on the rope. Oh, it's got stuck. What's it got stuck on? Oh, just get the camera out the way and let me just... I mean, it wasn't an expensive lantern, but I don't want to just leave it down there. Got it. Well, that wasn't particularly informative, but anyway, it's an interesting little feature that I've seen these elsewhere, but they are quite rare, these ambush traps. Anyway, the day's getting on, it's getting nice and warm now, so let's carry on. Get this packed up. So the weather up here on Dartmoor can change like that. 1 minute it's like really nice and warm, and the next you get icy breezes, and actually weirdly enough, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it started snowing. So Tom's with me on this trip. I met Tom about 10 years ago, I think, and Tom was a film student at the time. Bumped into him when he was filming something in a wood, and he did a little film with him a long time ago, following what I was doing, and then he recently got back in contact. Well, not recently now, I think it was 2016 or something, and persuaded me to start doing some stuff on YouTube because I was running out of funds, and he said, well, you can monetize it, and that's how all that started. So I did that for a couple of years, and then sort of fizzled out, and then so anyway, we're going to try and do this a bit more regularly from now on. Tom's going to help me when he can. He won't be on every trip, but next one we're thinking of going up to Wales. We actually went to Wales last year. Between the lockdowns, we were trying to find a creature which never turned up, unfortunately. But we found a very nice Welsh valley to go, and you have to go around that plant there. Anyway, so we're just making our way across the moors. It's quite tiring work along here. Anyway, just carry on. So we've had a first mishap of the day. I'm just trying to use his gimbal. I'm not really very good at it, but you see those shoes. He stepped in a bog basically. So I shouldn't laugh, but
I thought that was it. I thought I was going under.
you don't have any spare socks on you, do you?
Nope.
Just settled down here because there's it's not what we came to see, but there's a sort of standard Devonshire Pixie which is up among those rocks. I just got a shot of him. I don't know if he's seen us or not. What's interesting about it is he's on his own and there's no settlements up here. Nearest one I know is quite a long way away, so quite interested in following and see what he's up to. Can't see him now. He was just around this, probably over those rocks somewhere. Let's go up. Let's just go up there. Get ready to duck at any time, Tom. Can't see him. Oh, he's just gone leaping off. We better get cracking on that. Trying to follow it back down the side here. And Tom's not really looking where he's going. Trying to keep up the pace because we don't want to lose it. At the same time, we don't want to freak it out thundering after it. So, it's too much exercise today. Right, let's see where it's got to. He actually goes a lot faster than us, even though he's so small. They're a lot more nimble on their feet. He's just heading down towards a little area where I'm hoping we don't lose him, but I can't go too fast. It freaks them out if you run towards them. He's sort of heading towards this patch like this, just down there. So I believe he went over into that patch over there into the distance. So if we're right, he's somewhere in the set of bushes, so we can approach. But let's do it very slowly. Stay behind. Don't go off to the side. Just stay. Keep noise down as well. We're below him, so that's good. It means we're less intimidating. I have to get my camera out actually. You can't really see him, you can just see those gorse flowers there. So I got a shot of him up here somewhere and I thought he'd gone off that way, so I came up to have a look. But then he just went down there. That's why I've got to be quite quick. Not quite sure where he's gone, but he's sort of down that way somewhere. Follow me. We're sort of down there, behind this set of bushes here. Maybe we should hold back actually and just view from here for a while. I'm slightly confused as to why he's collecting these little yellow things, because they're everywhere and he's made quite an effort to come all the way over here just to collect them. He could have just done that right down on the other side. He's probably travelled a couple of miles. I've lost him now, I don't know where he's gone. So I'm just waiting here until I get a sighting. And I thought I'd say thank you again for all of the people that have subscribed in the last year, because it's gone enormously. I think this time last year, I think it was 1,000 or something like that, and now it's 100 and whatever it is. I haven't checked lately, but 130 or 40 or something like that. So, right, well, I can't really do anything until see him. So Tom thought he could see the little yellow flowers on the basket just moving across down there somewhere from left to right. Do you remember roughly where I mean, could you locate it from here?
I can show you, I'll take you that way.
Okay. I was just thinking about the puzzle that I did. It was Tom's idea actually to do. He showed me this app for 3 words, and he knows that I quite like making puzzles, so he said, why don't you do something cryptic instead of just doing 100,000 thank you. And that's where that idea came from. But also I was thinking it'd be quite nice to make an actual treasure hunt at some point. I don't know, buried treasure or something like that, and have a little online thing on the YouTube. Just go that way, Tom, because he's going to hit a bush. It's quite difficult for Tom because he's trying to negotiate whilst this ground is quite uneven. Yeah, so that's an idea for the future, incorporating some sort of treasure hunt into it. Are we going in the right direction, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slightly to the right now.
Okay. That's obviously where it's heading, because there's a configuration of stones there, a stone circle. I've been waiting here about 10 minutes and there's made no sign of anything, so I think I'll just get some clothes on because the sun's gone and it's gone extremely cold and windy. And then I think we'll just see if we can find him. I can't see anything. I'm pretty sure he's not here, but just... Oh, the sun's coming out. Is that going to affect your... I think Tom might have to fiddle with his exposure to get that working. There's no signs of him. Are you going to come in, or there's different concentric rings of stones. Oh, come round here, Tom. Well, you go around that side and then you can pick up the shot. It's just down there, or come down here. That's what he was carrying. So I don't know quite what that's about. Huh. I wonder why I picked that particular stone.
Is it like a gravestone or something?
No, it wouldn't be a gravestone because these are built by man. Pixies wouldn't be able to carry stones, and probably that one that size, but I mean some of these are absolutely huge. There's no way that a pixie would be able to, you know, shift something of that size.
Well, we did. We managed Stonehenge.
Yes, but, well, yes, I suppose so. But these are man-made anyway. I mean, it's like a sort of mini little Stonehenge.
Have you seen Final Cut?
No. I don't know which direction he could have gone in, but then we wouldn't have seen him when we were going down on that bit anyway, so gave him plenty of time to do that. Well, I don't need this anymore. Yes, nobody really knows why these were built.
Do you know when they were built?
Bronze Age is the best guess. This would have been, I don't know, something spiritual. I mean, they're very superstitious pixies, so goodness knows what the significance of that would be. Belief in something or other. He obviously went to an effort to collect. I mean, because these are quite spiky as well. They're not easy to carry. Although, of course, he's got little hands, so it wouldn't be quite as much of a problem.
Ow.
That's interesting. This wasn't what we intended to do at all today. And I'm hot now after all of that and putting all these layers on, and then now the sun's come out.
It'll snow again in a minute, don't worry. We often do that. Leave donations.
They're quite superstitious, so they'll do things like that. They'll leave little offerings and things around. I don't know what that's all about though. I don't know what it means, so it's hard to know the motivation behind it. It looks like flowers on a grave, but it wouldn't be that. They wouldn't. That's not really how they. Well, these certainly wouldn't be graves because they wouldn't have built it for that reason. Although they do sort of look like gravestones a bit. But then everybody thought my milestone was a gravestone. So, right. Well, I came up here and then I saw this. Presumably, this is your handiwork, Tom. We can't. It's funny, but we can't do that. We can't just leave things there because he's obviously got some reason for why he's doing it.
I've got my reasons as well.
No, but we can't. The thing is, you know, it's obviously, you know.
They're an offering to you, Owen.
There
you go. Would you like one?
I would.
Yeah.
Because he's got some spiritual.
I'll take one too.
Reason for putting it there, and we don't know what it is. Walking up and sticking these here is like, I don't know, like going up to the Archbishop of Canterbury and giving him a pork pie in the middle of a sermon or something like that. So,
he might be grateful for that.
Where did you get these from anyway? So we're just on our way out of Dartmoor now. It's getting very cold, so I'll make this brief. Sorry I didn't get to go to the bog today. We were going to do that, but then we sort of got diverted. But I think it was still quite interesting. Tom, you're going to come and say goodbye. So also like and subscribe. I've got him here to just remind me to say that again. And
Ring the bell
yes.
if you can.
Oh yes, the red bell thing. I always forget that bit. So cheerio, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.